Welcome, Virgo. This is your weekly focus for May the 14th. Look what we have thrown out here. May the 14th through the 20th, 2018. I am Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you so much for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every week. I want to get that all out of the way because look who jumps out with the High Priest and the Death card. Oh, you know where your new beginnings need to lead. You know the adventures that you want to and need to step into. Your very core of your being is calling to you for the adventure, to go forward, to grow maybe, well, education. Maybe it's education through travel, through adventure, learning different cultures, languages. Maybe it is learning a skill, honing a skill. But oh, you're feeling it. We'll put those cards back in the deck. And then we will see what cards are going to reveal the energy that's around us and how to use it in a positive light going forward. I can't wait to get to the cards here for you with those two popping out. Two strong cards. Wow. Two of Pentacles. Oh, we need the balance in our life. Oh. We're feeling the pull and the tug and the weight and the obligations and the responsibilities, and we're trying to figure out how to juggle it all. And you know what? We just need less balls in the air. What takes up our time, our energy, our resources that really isn't our responsibility? Where do we find the pulls and the pushes and the tugs in our life that we really don't appreciate, we really don't invite in, we really don't want on a regular basis? And how do we balance that out with what we do want to have come into our lives? Eight of Swords, your perceptions will start to change. Meditation, prayer, reflection, very vital during this new moon. You see new possibilities, new ways of going forward, new ways of expressing yourself, becoming yourself, new journeys that you can go on, new things that you can learn. You know, this is where we have felt limited or blocked in some way of being able to seek the path that we wanted to go. We wanted to go to that castle. And here we are, we're tied and bound, and we're in a prison of swords around us. We're blindfolded. But we somehow, build up the courage to start walking forward. And yeah, we might nick our foot. We might have a little bit of bloodshed here. But we realize that it's a sword. And with that sword, we could cut the ropes. And we could lift our blindfold. And we could see that those swords weren't even in the ground that deep, that we could have knocked them over if we had taken the risk, if we had taken the chance. And we turn around and we see how very near we are to that castle. How easily we could step towards that castle, that hope, that dream, that goal, that desire. We have the Eight of Cups. Wow, Eight of Cups is, we're looking into the future. We're looking at what can be the possibilities. This is a travel card, so once again, journeys, travel. And we know we have to leave some things behind that we love, that we cherish, that brings in balance, that brings in that feeling of security. And we know we need to step away from those things in order to embrace new paths. So whatever yesterday was like for you, next week won't resemble it anymore. if you step into this kind of energy, if you allow yourself to meditate on what new seeds you want to plant going forward on this new moon. Four of Swords in work and career. This is like the warrior coming off the battlefield. This is feeling a stability now within work and career. If you don't have a job and you're going, what stability? You tap into your talents in some way. Maybe it's by taking a trip away and getting your bearings again to reflect on where you really want to go forward. And then custom making a resume that reflects just those qualities in you. This is an unplug. This is a recharge. This is expecting it to be different going forward in a good sense. It's like the warrior coming off the battlefield, where you gave and gave and gave and you've done the extra work, and for some reason the thanks didn't come. But you see the person you've become through it, and you've seen your abilities and your talents through it, and you know where you can step. You hear the birds singing in the tree, you hear the kids playing in the park. As you make the plan for your future when it comes to your work, when it comes to your career, when it comes to growing your abundance. Maybe it's what defines you. If I met you at a party, would you tell me work and career? Would you tell me about things that you do in the community? Would you tell me about your family? What defines you? And what do you want to define yourself as going forward? And it's almost like this card is saying there could be a 180 here. Also watch workplace injuries, okay? Play it safe, wear your PPE. Love and relationships. We have the Ten of Cups. This is a week to celebrate everybody that you love and loves you. To see the beauty, to see the magic, to form those bonds. For togetherness. For realizing the happily ever after is this very moment that we are breathing and living right now. That there is beauty to be had in the relationships. There are happily ever afters. There is magic within relationships. And we need to somehow turn towards the very beautiful, magical part of each individual relationship, of what makes that relationship unique, and celebrate it in some way. What makes it spectacular and wonderful. And this could be a lover, this could be a soulmate, this could be a parent, a child, a best friend, a sibling, somebody close to you in the neighborhood or the community, the workplace. So how can you celebrate friendships? How can you celebrate relationships? Maybe it's making a list of everybody you're grateful for in your life. Maybe it's making that phone call to somebody that you haven't talked to in a long time. How do you enrich your relationships? Spirituality. Oh, the Ace of Wands comes up for the spirituality for you. Ace of Wands has been the card for the last couple of weeks. And I see the maturity. So you know what? Through meditation, through prayer, through reflection, you're going to see the greatness of who you are, the beauty of who you are, the maturity that you've gained on this path, the knowledge, the wisdom. You're going to realize that you're strong enough to step into that path that maybe was a little fearful, or that brought anxiety in, or you just didn't think you had the strength or the courage or the determination or the time or the resources or whatever the excuse was on why you didn't step into that path, and how you can going forward now. So what are the new seeds that you were planting during this new moon? Where have you grown so much that you know that you can succeed, that you can step into the opportunities, the goals, the dreams that you want, the person that you want to become, are becoming? Health and well-being, Three of Cups. Well, get together with friends, family. You know, this is love. You want to raise your vibration. You want to feel good about life. Love. You have the Ten of Cups there. Growing those relationships, growing them strong, growing them beautiful. This could be also, you're joining a new group of people. That maybe it's a yoga class, maybe it is, you get um, an aerobics class, or maybe you're joining a team. Maybe it's a walking group, maybe it's a cycling group, a hiking group, a portaging group. Maybe it's a group of people that eat healthier in a certain way, and you open up your tribe, you open up your clan to a whole new tribe and clan. Look and see the paths that open to you. This could be new friendships. This is really raising your vibration through happiness, through joy, through love. So look where you can embrace the experience with each other, with your clan, with your family, with your tribe. And this could be good news, okay? For those of you who are waiting for that phone to ring from those tests they did and you're nervous, and it could be a family member or a loved one as well. This is the good news coming in. This is the cause for celebration. It may not be your celebration, but it may be somebody else's that you want to partake in, that you are just as relieved or happy, and maybe it's somebody just, they've decided to get the help they needed. And you rejoice that they're stepping in the right direction towards their future. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.